Dog was euthanized.
Tonight, a call to action to honor and remember the two journalists killed while doing their job. 24-year-old Allison Parker and her photographer, 27-year-old Adam Ward, were live on the air during the morning newscast for WDBJ in Roanoke, Virginia, when Vester Flanagan, a former reporter who was fired from the station, shot and killed them. He later shot and killed himself. This is the scene outside the TV station in Roanoke, a growing memorial for the young professionals as a town and the entire news team at WDBJ starts to heal. WNCN's David Hurst has been covering the story since the very beginning. And David, people there had a very clear message tonight.
Yeah, Sharon, a message of remembrance and hope, and that's evident if you just take a look at the memorial here, which, as you mentioned, has just been growing the past couple of days. Just a lot of support for these two young journalists, but there's also been a message of change, as many are now calling for an end of gun violence after those two journalists were shot and killed. When dusk turns to night, it takes light to overcome the darkness. As the Roanoke community faces some of its darkest days, candles burn bright, the same way friends say Allison Parker and Adam Ward were lights in this world.
She loved her community. She came here to, put her community, to share her community with the world, and she was doing that. She loved life and lived life to its fullest.
A community mourns as those lights no longer shine.
You see it all across the world, how things happen like this, but you never know that it's going to happen here.
But they find peace in the fact that they can shine a new light, a light for change.
We care about our communities. I can see it tonight. I can see it in your faces and in your voices. And we know that we can do a better job.
Some are pushing for stricter gun laws. Others just want to find a way to get rid of the hatred in our hearts to bring an end to gun violence.
We are going to need to come together, and we are going to need to work together, because no family and no community should have to feel this kind of pain again.
And a broken community lifts up their lights, showing they're ready to heal, ready to move on, and ready for the darkness to fade away.
I think she would be smiling at her community. I think she would be saying, let's not dwell on the situation. She's in a better place now. Let's look at what we can do to make something come out of this.
Now, memorial services have not yet been set for Adam and Allison, but both their universities have set up a memorial scholarship fund, so their name will live on. Reporting live in Roanoke, I'm David Hurst,